Evening folks, I'm Phil from BeerHeadZ with the first of which we hope will be many videos bringing you news and views from the beer industry and in particular from a beerhead's point of view. So if you're interested in that kind of thing, why don't you hit subscribe so you don't miss out on future videos. Can I tell you guys how excited I am about this evening, because at BeerHeadZ Nottingham we have a Team Toxic Tap Takeover. We're going to meet Gazza, Prescott. We're going to meet Sue Hayward from the brewery, who are going to give us their top tasting tips. There's a lot of teas in this video. Anyway, I can't tell you how excited I am. I can't wait to get across there. I'm going to get on the train now. I'll see you on the other side.
I'm Gazza Prescott. I've been involved in various companies throughout the years. Me and Dave, Unpronounceable, started off Steel City Brewing in Sheffield. One of the first, one of the first British cooking brewers. Because we basically wanted to drink the beers we liked, and we couldn't find them in pubs, so we thought we'd brew our own. So 2009 we started that. So I was there, I was working full time then, so then I did that for 3 or 4 years and then left to join Hopcraft in South Wales. Then brewed there for 6 years, and then I've just left there because they're a bunch of knobs. And now we've set our own company up called Team Toxic, and we're awesome. And we basically brew our beers on other people's breweries, and they're awesome.
How concise was that for you?
Bosh.
Unusual
Oooosh.
experience. Oooosh. I'm Sue, and I from Wine Brewery. Also, coincidentally, started wine up in 2009 in Mid Wales. Brewed for a while on the Hopcraft kit in South Wales, and then when obviously Gazza left Hopcraft, we decided to set up this company together, which does brew beers, selling beers, and promoting beers basically.
It's such a heavenly way to die.
Not yet. Thank you. Oscillate Wildly, named obviously after a Smith's track. If you don't know that, then I'm disappointed in you. Blueberry, vanilla, lactose, IPA. It's massively vanilla-y, hugely. The blueberry, oddly, because it's got 60 kilos of fresh blueberry puree in there, but it really transposes as more of a, what did we say? More of a rhubarby blackberry crumble-esqueness. The vanilla's very custardy, it's really puddingy. But it's lovely, and everyone I've known that's tried it has thought they might not like it, they're not sure, and then they're completely hooked on it. It's a very Moorish beer. Once you've tasted it, you don't really want to drink anything else.
I love it, I do. It's
He loves it, he does.
I love it, I do. It's we brewed it last year at Hopcraft, and it was shit because the first version was we didn't know what we were doing. We made an absolute arse of it. And this is how it should have been the first time. It's pretty lovely. It's like rhubarb crumble or like plum crumble with custard on. And it's just sweet, fruity, vanilla-y. It's gorgeous. We like it. We're very impressed. It's gone so well. We're going to brew the same beer again with different fruits now. We're brewing the cherry version this time.
Sour cherry next time.
It's very nice. Lord, no. This is Campania, what is a Neapolitan ice cream milk stout. And it was originally done at Hopcraft as somebody said, I bet you can't make a beer that tastes like ice cream. I said, well, of course I can, I'm a brewer, do what I want. So we used techniques that are secret to create, it's basically a milk stout with, as you drink it, you get all the flavours, you get the strawberry, chocolate, vanilla, flavours all separate through. And it's really sweet, it tastes like cheap ice cream, but in a good way, as in cheap. What's it called? Neapolitan.
Yeah.
Cheap Neapolitan ice cream. What was the whole idea of it? It's meant to be like a Tesco's Neapolitan ice cream, but it's originally a one-off cask, and it's sold so well. It's pretty much one of our best-selling beers now. We sell loads and loads and loads of it. And it's, again, I shouldn't like it. I love it. I'm quite proud of it. It's one of my favourite beers, and it goes really well.
I can't really add anything to that, but that's all I'd say really, is that it's the minute it's on a beer list, the minute we're selling it, it just sells no matter what time of year it is. Yeah.
Ghost in the Circuit is it's unusual pale ale because I love American hops, New Zealand. I love New World hops. This is brewed with all European hops, and it's very nice. Obviously, because I wouldn't sell it if it wasn't any good. But there's a big thing in Europe now and in Britain to make hops that smell and taste more New World, as in lots of fruitiness, lots of big aroma. And this has got some new British hops called Gazza, and also some German hops called Hallertau Blanc. And they give it like a real grapefruitiness to it, and it's really like grapey. It's unusual. It's very different for a European hop beer. And it's I love it. It's got very well. It's a real, it's almost got weediness to it as well. It's almost like a skunkiness to it as well. It's unusual.
Is it dank though?
Dank boy.
See, there's a bit of an in-joke all the time that beers he brews generally, for me, they've got too much of a dryness. Dryness isn't quite the right word, I can never quite really work out what it is. The bitter dryness that is not my preference. This smells like it, but it's also got a really lovely, you get a good hoppy soft aroma from it as well. And it just tastes lovely. It's like a proper session beer, really. Many posters on that. So, Danger Moose, which is our collaboration that we did with Salopian Brewery in Shropshire. I did a Danger Moose collaboration with them a year ago, and we decided we wanted to revisit it, but they took some persuading, but we wanted to do something a bit more out there. So for them, Anika is very out there because they're quite conservative, aren't you, Will? But it's been massive. That everybody I think I've spoken to that's tried it has loved it. It's got soft fruitiness. It's gorgeous. It's got sweetness. It's got juice. Unlike the other juice beers that we have, the classic crafty, hipster juice beers. This has got what we always say is lacking in them, which you get all of those things, but you also get a hot bite. There's some bitterness there. We made sure of that, so we didn't want that big hole that seems to happen in a lot of these flowery beers. Because it's got a little bit of a hot bite, but it's got that sweetness and that juiciness and the floweriness, for want of a better word. It's lovely. Awesome. Yeah, it's got a bitterness. That's all I can say. Really.
I'm a bit sceptical about murky, shrubby beers, because most of them it's lazy brewing. It's just made lazily, and most of them to me don't taste very nice. They taste not finished. So this has got the flavours that mean it's been matured properly. It doesn't taste like flour or shrub or hot bits, it just tastes like a well-made beer. And it's obviously because we help them out, obviously.
Obviously, yeah.
But
But I think it says something that if you go on Untapped,
yes.
I'm reliably informed, so I don't do Untapped, but I'm told that as a UK beer, it's doing phenomenally well.
One of the best scoring UK
ever.
beers.
But I think that says something. Yeah, I think it says something in that people do want, no matter how you look at the hipster sort of scene and that sort of thing, people still want a bit of a hop bite there. They want some bitterness. They want to know there's hops in it, even when it's that sort of a murky sweet bit. I think it just covers all of the bases really. I think they've done.
Yeah, it's really good.
We have done a fantastic job.
We're proud of it. Fruit Brute. It's Brute IPA is a funny one because it's one of the new trendy things, new trendy styles. It's very, very dry. The whole idea of Brute IPA is it's fermented really dry and it's quite sparkling because it's like a brute champagne. That's cool. You do it by basically putting an enzyme in some beer, and the enzyme does a lot of technical, complicated things. It basically means the yeast can eat all the sugar. So the sugar gets all eaten up by the yeast, and it's really, really, really bloody dry. That, nowadays, the trendy thing is to put fruit in it as well. Obviously, we're really trendy, so we do the same thing. So just do what we're told, really. But society just tells us what to do. So it's really dry Brute IPA. We've added cherry and raspberry, and that actually gives a little bit of balance because it's so dry without that. The fruit gives it a bit of balance, and it's you can smell how dry it is.
You can actually smell
it smells of dryness.
Yeah. Oddly.
But it's also it's dry out with Nelson Sauvin. I love Nelson Sauvin. It's a New Zealand hop that smells of just gooseberries. And the idea of that is obviously to give a wininess to it, brute wininess, yeah. But it works really well with a dry beer. If you think of like a Sauvignon Blanc wine, it's bone dry and smells of gooseberries, as does this. And cherry and raspberry, and the fruit gives it an extra some bit of a lift, and it's just it's really unusual, but it's right there.
Yeah, quite addictive, I think. It's not my sort of thing at all. I was very anti the brute thing, but it was sometimes you have to make things because you know people will want them. But actually, this one we did one previously, and we just when you're a small brewery, it's all experimentation a lot of the time. So you have a go at something, you know what you should be doing, but you do have to have a bit of an experiment. And the first one we did, we were disappointed in a little bit. It wasn't dry enough, and we got this absolutely spot on, and it really is as dry as you would want it. And I think the only thing we would change next time, maybe we would add a bit more fruit. I think it would take a bit more fruit, but yeah, really pleased with it.
That's good.
8%. White wine.
Go for it.
Oh, look. Tell them what this beer is.
Right. This is a collaboration we've done in Romania, in Bucharest, with some guys called Hooligans, who are annoyingly young and talented.
Mercia and Christian.
That's right. And they basically, Romania's got like a craft beer revolution going on, so as everywhere else, and they're pretty much at the front of it, and they make some mad beers, really good beers. And we met them a couple of years ago, and we've been over there to do a collaboration. They've been to see us, and we've gone back to another one. And this is the results of it. It's similar to the one we brewed back over in Britain last time. It's a basil and cherry sour, and it's called Yuri's because our little Hopcraft, when I was, our little sour kit, like a Russian space satellite in some description. We said it was like a Russian satellite, so we called it Yuri. So it's been called Yuri's ever since. So Yuri's is the generic name for one of our beers now. So it's basically it's full of cherry, sours and sweet cherry and raspberry.
Massive cherry stone.
Yeah, almondy.
If you suck a cherry stone out of the middle of a cherry, that's the flavour you overall get, I think, from it.
Yeah, it's like almonds.
Yeah.
And also you get the fresh basil. Almonds. You get the fresh basil as well. What's quite important because it's the sort of aniseedy basiliness balances the sherry quite well.
Yeah.
It's very flat because sour beers always are because
The fruit affects the pH in a beer. It took us a while to work it out, but the first fruit beer we did with heavily fruited was like, oh god, it's really weird. It was just like, it looked flat. It's not flat, but it looks, no head. But I researched and looked at it, and I thought, yeah, actually, that's the pH doing that. So we've, with our oscillate, with our fruit additions, oddly, we've got a massive head on that, but it's the pH difference. So it's down to the pH you get, which is generally in a sour, you're going to struggle to get a head on that with the fruit additions.
Especially the pH is so low that the fats that make the head work don't bond together, so you don't get a head because the fats all just go all rubbish like that. Because in a normal beer, the pH is quite high, the fats all bond together, so like washing up liquid, you get like a lot of bubbles. If you put some oil in washing up liquid, it just goes flat.
Disperse. And if you stick your finger in a glass of Coke, you can make the head completely disappear if it's about to bubble over in a glass. But that's the oils on your finger, so it's a very similar thing.
It's a surfactant quality because the bubbles work on surfactants, as in they form. If you've got surfactants in your beer or whatever, the bubbles can't form. The things don't stick together. The bubbly bits don't stick together, so it doesn't work. That was dead technical.
That was technical, yeah, I like that. Yeah. Made you sound like you know what you're talking about.
I don't, I did. That's why it's flat anyway, but it tastes nice.
That's why it looks flat.
Well, it tastes nice. It's not flat, it's actually quite fizzy. But,
Duran on the jukebox.
we are Team Toxic, taking over Nottingham.
Best choice.
It's my
Team Toxic.
You're saying that, I'm saying otherwise. Go again.
That's us.
Yeah. Right, go again. Let's go second line. Do it.
We are Team Toxic.
Taking over BeerHeadZ Nottingham.
Oooosh.
Oooosh.